So today's video is going to be a tag video, and it is specifically called the I Heart Fall tag. And I was actually tagged to do this video, which I'm really excited about, because usually I see tag videos, and I know you can do them anyway without technically being tagged, but it just makes it more fun when someone's actually thinking of you and tags you to do the video. So I was tagged by Jess here on YouTube. She's a fellow mommy vlogger, and she's awesome. She's so kind. And if you like my channel and my content, then you'll definitely like her channel as well. So I'll have it linked down below so you can watch her fall tag and check out her other videos, and of course subscribe to her. So yeah, I will have that link down below. And excuse me if I sound stuffed up. I just got over another cold, which is just ridiculous. I feel fine, but like when I talk, I still sound really congested, so sorry if that's annoying. So the first part of this tag is this or that. So you're basically picking your favorite of two things, and then there's 10 questions that follow it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first this or that is apple cider or hot chocolate. And I definitely have to say apple cider. In the wintertime, hot chocolate. Fall, apple cider. Apple cider needs its moment too, and I absolutely love it. I like it hot or cold, it doesn't matter. As soon as they start selling it in stores, I'm picking it up. I love apple cider. The next one is Thanksgiving or Halloween. I'm gonna say Halloween. I don't know. This time of year, like, that's all I'm thinking about. I love Halloween, and especially now I love it even more because my kids' birthdays are October 25th, so basically Halloween. So whether they like it or not, they are going to be having Halloween birthdays every fall until they're old enough to tell me they want something different. So yeah, I would definitely say Halloween. I mean, Thanksgiving is obviously nice, you know, you have your family and you give thanks, but I don't know. Halloween's just fun. I like Halloween. Do you call this season autumn or fall? I call it fall. I don't know anybody that calls it autumn. And honestly, the only people who I've heard call it autumn, like, don't live in the States. Like, usually people who are like in England or something, they call it autumn, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know of anybody in the States that calls it autumn. So I call it fall. Trick or treat. Treat. I'd rather have treats over tricks. Carve a pumpkin or eat pumpkin pie. I would much rather eat pumpkin pie. I'm not creative. I'm not artsy. I don't really like carving pumpkins. I'll obviously do it with the kids. Now that I have kids, I have a reason to carve pumpkins, but it's never really been my thing. But I'm still gonna pick eat pumpkin pie. Haunted house, haunted hayride, or a haunted corn maze. Okay, I've never been on a haunted corn maze, but I feel like that would be terrifying, which is obviously the whole point, but I feel like I'm too chicken to ever do a haunted corn maze. Now, so for me, it comes down to haunted house or haunted hayride. I'm gonna say I pick haunted house. I'm a little bit less of a pansy now than I used to be. Me and my friends used to go to Halloween Horror Nights and Hallow Scream and all that, the things that they have at like Busch Gardens and Universal Studios. And I used to be so terrified of the haunted houses. I was the one like cowering in the back of our group. But eventually I like got less scared and it was fun. So I find haunted houses to still be scary, but like more on the fun side now. So I'm gonna pick haunted house, but I actually have a really funny story about a haunted hayride, and I'll try and make this quick so that this video isn't like 500 minutes long. But I don't know my exact age. I'll have to ask my mom and see if she remembers, but we were at a pumpkin patch one year. This is when we still lived in Virginia, and I was elementary school age. I don't know my exact age, so we'll just say under 10. Some age under 10. Probably like 8 or something. and we were at a pumpkin patch, and it was me and my mom, my dad, and my aunt and uncle, and my 2 cousins. And I remember very vividly, we were in line to get on this hayride, and I don't think it was advertised as a haunted hayride. I don't know, it may have been, but I remember very specifically my mom asking, is this appropriate for kids? Like, will this be okay for these children to go on? And the person's like, oh yeah, they'll be fine. And I'm little, so like I'm not really thinking much of it, but I do remember her asking that question. So we get on the hayride, and you know, it's just your cliche hayride. You have the guy up front driving the tractor, and then there were actually benches and some hay that people were like sitting on. So we're just riding along, and all of a sudden we hear these chainsaws like in the woods, and they're like getting closer and closer, and then this guy comes out. He has a mask on, like this creepy mask, and it was kind of like a bag, like a burlap sack. It was kind of like that, and it was like over his head, and he jumps on to the tractor and pretends like he's killing our driver. Our driver like jumps off, right? And then this guy with the chainsaw like takes over, and he's driving. And then this other guy with a chainsaw comes out and actually jumps in the back, like where we all are. And at this point, I'm terrified, I'm traumatized, I'm screaming, I'm literally under the bench. I'm under the bench crying. And my cousin Madison, she's only 9 months older than me, but she used to scare me all the time. She was so much braver than me, and I was just such a scared kid. And she's laughing her ass off. Like, she just thinks it's the funniest thing ever. And I'm under the bench, screaming, crying, mortified. And I remember my mom, I'm pretty sure she let them have it, like whoever said this was child appropriate. But it's obviously funny to look back on now, and the story comes to mind every fall. Like, I just think about it and start laughing. But at the time, it was traumatizing. I was scarred. So yeah, that was my little story there. So that is it for the this or that section. And now we're going to move on to the questions. So the first question, can I speak, is favorite show in the fall. And I don't know that I have a favorite show. Sorry, my hair's doing some weird things. I don't know that I have a favorite fall show. I have plenty of favorite fall movies, like Hocus Pocus. I have to watch that every single year. I have to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. So those are my favorite fall movies. Like, I have to watch them every year, or it's just not fall. But about shows, I don't know. There's really no fall themed shows, are there? Not that I know of. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite fall show. I just have favorite fall movies. Favorite Halloween candy? Oh, that's hard. All of it. I love Smarties. I really love Smarties, or Sweet Tarts, whatever you want to call them. I love Milky Ways, although honest to God, the only time I probably eat them is Halloween. I'm trying to think. I know I'm missing something. Like the mini Butterfingers. The mini Butterfingers are bomb. All of it. Honestly, I really like all of it. The only thing I don't like as far as candy goes is like anything with nuts in it. I don't like Snickers. I don't like... Sorry if Timber's shaking the camera. I'm obviously sitting on my bed and the tripod's on my bed, moving around, and Timber's right here. Yeah, my Timbers. So yeah, I like all of it. I don't know. I don't have a favorite candy. Do you shop on Black Friday? No. No. Well, I can't say no because I've done it twice. The first year that I did it, we just went to our little outlet mall, and I was in middle school, I believe, and it was nothing to write home about. I don't know. It's just too crowded. I'm not about it. And then John and I went a couple years ago, but we just went to Walmart, and it wasn't crazy at all. So that was fine. We just got like household stuff, you know. I really wanted a vacuum, so that's what I got. So I have done it, but I don't care to do it. I'm not like, oh, I have to go out and shop on Black Friday. If I am going to shop for Black Friday, it's going to be online from my phone or my computer, you know, like taking advantage of all the online sales from the safety and the comfort of my couch, not dealing with all the crazy people. So if I do shop Black Friday, it's going to be from home. One thing you love about the fall and one thing you hate. Oh, that's very easy. I live in Florida. So the one thing I hate is snowbirds. All the snowbirds start coming down, escaping the cold weather, and then they clog up our streets and they can't drive, and it stresses me out and it's awful. Yes, it's good for local businesses and all that jazz, but for my sanity, it's not good. So that's what I hate about fall is snowbirds. Sorry if you're a snowbird. And one thing you love about fall, everything. I love this time of year. I like the changing of the weather, obviously, because Florida's scorching hot. It's like hell. If I do end up going to hell, I'm prepared with this heat. I just love the feeling of fall. Like, I don't know, something about this time of year just makes me feel all warm and cozy inside, and I'm pretty sure that's most people. It just gives you this feeling of, I don't know, just like peace, and it just kind of like always brings me back to my childhood, and it just makes me feel so cozy and happy, and I just have so many amazing memories from this time of year, like growing up. Like the fall and winter time has just always been such a happy time in my life, and it never has been anything but that. So I just have such good, warm, happy feelings around fall. And especially now that I have kids, it's going to be so much more fun, because holidays are just more fun when you have kids to celebrate with, you know, and getting dressed up with them and celebrating their birthday and all that. It's just the best. Favorite fall nail polish. I don't have a specific nail polish that I love. I'm honestly not super into painting my nails. My toenails are always painted just because they look bad when they're not painted. Like, who likes unpainted toenails, you know? But I never paint my fingernails. So I would just say, generally speaking, for fall time, I like a rich red polish. Just like a nice, warm, deep red color on my toes. That's what I like. Favorite Starbucks fall drink. I honestly don't have one. I know that sounds weird, but I really don't. If I do go to Starbucks, I usually end up getting something on the lighter side. Like I'll get the refreshers or a passion tea or something. But as far as like the warm drinks and the lattes and such, I don't really get those. I do not think the pumpkin spice latte is all it's cracked up to be. I don't like them. So sorry to be a buzzkill, but I don't have a favorite drink from Starbucks. Favorite fall candle. Oh, this is easy. I worked for many years at Bath and Body Works. 2 different stores, but I think a combined total of like 4 years, close to 4 years. And my favorite fall candle has always been Leaves. It's amazing. And it obviously doesn't smell like a leaf. It smells like apple cider, kind of. It's like cinnamony, apple cidery fall goodness. So that is hands down my favorite fall candle. Always has been, always will be, Leaves. Favorite fall accessory? I'm assuming they mean like a clothing accessory. And I would say probably scarves. Probably scarves. I like scarves. Scarves are cozy. They're fun. They jazz up an outfit, you know? I like a good scarf. But being that I live in Florida, there's probably like 2 weeks in winter where it's cold enough to wear a scarf. So I have them, and I will bust them out in those 2 weeks, but, you know, that's not that fun. So, favorite Halloween movie? Oh, I already went into this. I already said Hocus Pocus and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Those are my top two every single year. Love them. And the final question is, what are you dressing up as for Halloween this year? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. The kid's birthday is the 25th, like I said, October 25th. And we're having their birthday party on the 30th, and it's going to be Halloween themed. And we're definitely going to dress up, but we haven't figured out costumes yet. So this is a perfect time to ask for suggestions. If you're watching this video, excuse me, if you've made it this far, please put down in the comments what you think our family costumes should be. Okay, we have a boy and a girl, William and Emma. They'll be 1 year old on the 25th. They'll be 1 year old. I can't believe it. So yeah, what would be like a cute family costume idea for their birthday? Please let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for the fall tag. We made it. Hey, Team B. I don't know if you noticed, but I did my makeup for this video. I know that's pretty extra, but I don't know. I just felt like doing my makeup. I felt like doing something fall themed. Did a bit of a bronzy eye. I'm just gonna get in the shower and wash it off. But I felt like doing my makeup. So there you go.